Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this I want to say episode, but in this video I'm going to be making some Mother's Day baskets, of course, as you can see, Mother's Day, with a few items that I got after Easter. These buckets, I was kind of iffy on if I was going to get them because they're really lightweight. But the colors screams Mother's Day to me. And I think with this sticker, it just makes it pop. Now, I got this sticker off of Google. I just put in Happy Mother's Day, PNG, and wow. Wham bam. There you go, ma'am. So all the stickers are the same. I did not overthink it this time. Valentine's Day, I made each sticker to match each container. So I had, this time with the Mother's Day, I think with the florals, it kind of hit, even though there's not really purple in this purple is so light that I think it complements, the basket. And as you can see back here, I got it on some green. So I have this basket in green, purple, and pink. So I'm running with that theme with this concept. So let's get started. So I have that on there. I just printed this out, cut it on my Cricut, placed the sticker, and I made tons of them. Place the sticker on top, bam, there you go. Then, so in this concept, I have just a few items that I'm going to do. These are inexpensive baskets. I'm trying to knock my gold out. I don't know how most of you guys are doing it, but I think I've seen it on somebody's video, and I don't remember who I seen. Maybe a couple people, because now that I think about it, I think I heard a couple people say basically the same thing, but in a different way. But what I did is I bought all my containers, and then I said this would be a $35-ish container. So whatever I put in this container, my goal is to make it at least $35. So I kind of did that, and then I was able to tally up my expected amount of money to make. So that's what I kind of did here. It was a little different than Valentine's Day. I just kind of got the containers, put stuff in it, and then came up with prices. But I think this way it'll be easier for me to say, oh, that's in that pastel wooden plastic looking basket. And I said, oh, those are at least $35, that's your inexpensive stuff. So I kind of went that route, and it also kind of lets me feel a little bit more accomplished as I see me knocking down some of them that I can see my accomplishments on the baskets that I make. So I do not have, at the end, I have an idea of how much I can make off if I sold all these baskets. I do have other ones that I didn't include in that initial figure, but for the most part, that's what I went. Okay, so enough said. Let's get to the baskets. That's what you want to see. You want to see a concept. So I am going to, I did not crinkle this paper up, and I often forget this part. So you're going to hear some crinkle paper. I can't make that part quiet. I seen on somebody's video that somebody commented about them crinkling up the paper. If you got a way to crinkle it up softer, you do that. You do you, boo, but I'm not even going to pretend like I'm going to pause the video and do all that crap, not because it ain't going to happen. So I have these water bottles. I got these water bottles. Ooh, let's see. I looked at one of them the other day. This was probably 20 23. I got a whole bunch of them. I used to customize them, change them different colors, add different things on it. Yeah. So, my first ones I didn't put anything in it, but then I seen these little um, things like this. So I just grabbed a few cases of those, containers of those, and I'm adding 2 in each one of them. I figure it's a nice water bottle. I'm gonna start you out with some hydration. So I take my water bottle. I do that. I wipe them out. I wiped it down before I got started. I wipe each one of them off as I get before I get started. One, it helps it adhere, um, and two, sometimes some of them was dusty because they were in. I don't even know how they got dusty because they were in a tote. Unless at one time when they were in my setup downstairs, it got dusty and then got packed. I have no idea, but either way, I cleaned them off. So I have different sets of things that I'm using. I already have them already. Some of them I got from Temu. Um, some of them I got from Amazon, and I went kind of sarcastic on some, just like these are not necessarily Mother's Day theme, but they are hilarious. And if I didn't have that one stuck down, I would show you, but it says 0 days since I last pooped myself. And it's just cute to me. I don't know, I'm goofy, but I kind of look at the colors that's in it, and that's how I know which ones I'm getting. So I got purple. Purple it is. So these are UV DTF and permanent vinyl ones. They're just mixed up. Some of them, once they are here, most of them, once they are here over 24 hours, they are a permanent. They are on there, and you can wash them. I do tell them hand wash only, which no matter what tumblers you get, you should always just hand wash them. I don't care what they say. You should just really hand wash. Really, you should hand wash all your cups. But that's just me. I'm extra like that. Alright, so that one did not. Here. And you're going to make sure you got these flat because you don't want to leave a gap so water can get up under those. So, and sometimes you have to bring it down. I'm just going to bring it down. I don't feel like working with it. It's so hard. So you bring it down so it doesn't have that big gap in it. And I don't know if you guys can see that. I just went right through it. And there you go. Now you took you could tell this was a while because these were $1. And I think I got these for 25 cents, I think. I had a whole bunch of them. And I found this a tote full of cups in my storage unit. So I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. Well, yeah, I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. Not throwing it away, but I'm making sure I utilize it. Which saved me a lot of money. Because at first I was just going out buying me some of those new cups from Dollar Tree. Well, $1.25 tree. And then when I found them, I was like, I'm not buying another cup. Even though my original concepts had those Dollar Tree cups in mind. It was like, But I do have some other sublimation tumblers and stuff like that that I will customize to go in some of my higher end baskets. Anything that I sublimate on, um, I am, they're going in my higher end baskets because that costs more. And I figure out regular price for those. So what I would sell regular price. Sometimes I do sales, specials, but I only have specials for graduation right now. Not for Mother's Day. I'm not gonna run a special. And graduation only because um, it's if you buy bundles. Ooh, that dog next door, y'all. I can hear it all the way in my office. They leave that dog out all day, all night. Now, when we had a dog, it's amazing that they get a dog. My sons had two pit bulls, and they was not noisy like that. But they did kill their cat. Well, not kill their cat. They did injure their cat. And they called those poor dogs the devils. And then I got rid of them, and then a year later, she goes and buys the same type of dog she swears that she hated so much. So I think she likes to bark to get on my nerves. But girl, I would call the city on you and have them all picked up. Keep playing with me. Alright, so I have that backer. I could, if you know, you know where I get the thing from. Ain't coming for me. Take you some cardboard, cereal box, t-shirt, whatever you want to use. Cut it, the flaps off, or cut it whatever size you need, and go from there. And I just use cardstock to cover both sides. I was wrapping it, but I got the cardstock super cheap. I got like packs of 50 for like $3, $2 from Hobby Lobby over the years. And I'm always buying cardstock because that's a part of my business too. So I'm always having cardstock. So I have almost every color you could think of. So I just cover both sides with cardstock, a little hot glue, and that's my backer. Because I kind of get tired. I think the brown is cute, but I don't want them to necessarily take away from the gift by seeing where the boxes are from, because the boxes can be random. It could be an Amazon box. It could be a shipping box. So I just go by and cover it up. And wrapping paper is a little bit more expensive. And then I gotta use tape and my cardstock is sitting right next to me on my shelf. Now I am putting a little bit in these because I want them to stand out. But I did also make some of these, and I put these in like the socks if I wanted the socks to stand up. But since these are the extra footies and I want them to take up a little bit more space, some of them I put 2 pieces of paper in there. These I'm just putting 1. All my footies are about the same size. There's a regular adult ones. So if your feet is a 12, you can't wear it. You stretch it out. I don't know what to do. I'm just using my tagging gun, putting, I don't know if my arm in the way or not. Hopefully it's not. I'm just using my tagging gun, and I am tagging these 2 here. And I knew I had an extra tagging gun, and I had bought one last year because I was like, it must have got thrown away. Maybe the kids were didn't know what it was. Why, when I was cleaning up my office today and I was sitting on the floor looking for... Oh, I was sitting on the floor looking for, combining some containers. And why I found my other tagging gun. I was like, oh, long time no see, buddy. So I have 2 tagging guns. But I kind of also like having double stuff. I got my 3-year-old like that too. Like, he has a lot of double items, toys and stuff too. Because if he wants something, and he has to share, and somebody bought him 2 of them, well, sometimes I buy him 2 too. He can have his, he always has one of his own. But I also want him to learn how to share too, so I am aware of that. Sometimes these tagging guns, these drive me nuts. You have to really be cautious, because sometimes the tip of it gets stuck in there. And then on these, since it has, oh no, these don't have the hard bottoms. Some of mine had the hard bottoms. So if you get the footies that have the hard bottom, you just have to go through the, don't go through the hard part, just go through the top. It'll go through it, because the first one I did wasn't paying attention. And I was wondering why. It was a little more forceful and it was hard for me to grip it. And then when I flipped it over, I seen it, but that was after I already did it. Oh, and then, so these footies I got from Dollar General. I got these yesterday, 90% off. So these were 80 cents. And so very budget friendly for us basket makers. So hopefully you can get some of those deals. And so I'm trying to see. Some of them have different things. So I'm trying to see what I had lined up for this. So for this one, I'm doing this concept. So I have the same items, but I ran out. I got signs for them. That was my original concept for it, but I didn't get enough. I didn't run out. I didn't get enough. Then I told myself I wasn't buying nothing else. I'm going to use what I have. So two of them will be different. And I'm going to put that color in there to match that piece. And you guys, I had so many flowers. I didn't even know I had so many flowers. And then I went out and bought some more flowers, I think. Trying to find some matching thread. But I think just adding some flowers, some florals to your Mother's Day baskets, just make them pop just a little bit more. I think it even kind of helps with the colors. I think to kind of give it a little bit more uniqueness from the Valentine's Day, especially all the pretty colors. But on average, you know, I put black and everything for myself with a pop of color. And I tried to match them, but like I said, I am going to go out tomorrow to see what I can get for the clearance event. I know I want to get the chip deal. And then I got some stuff that I got my eye on. When I go drop my daughter off at school in the morning, I have one store that has all these Welch's. They have the Welch's drinks, and I'm hoping that they're there because they were marked down to $3.29. But I'll take the $3.29 and then go and get it for an additional 50% off tomorrow. So I checked again. I seen it yesterday, and I checked again this morning, and they were still there. So I'm hoping I can get there early enough to get it. And I kind of place them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do 4 flowers kind of across the front, and this is my inexpensive basket. So I am going to get my friends tape and glue dots. Tape and sticky dots. Whatever. And these sticky dots, the heavy duty ones from Amazon are amazing. It is kind of frustrating though, because when I did my Easter, I kind of went glued sticky dots heavy on some of the stuff because I was just like so fascinated that it stuck so well. So like when I did my daughter and my son's Easter basket, going back, taking them sticky dots off of all that stuff because I made them one of those humongous ones. Oh my gosh. They had, let me see, my son is 4. So they had, both of them had, I think they were like over 4 foot tall Easter baskets. And oh my gosh, all the glue dots. Hey, but it didn't move because I moved that thing in and out of the house, and I got orders off of that because I set up outside on my porch, you guys. I set outside right there on my porch. I kind of got discouraged. Well, especially me having an accident and everything. I really do need to be close to somebody just in case I have a seizure or I pass out or something like that. So I need to be around somebody or have somebody, able to get to me and check up on me. So that's kind of why I end up just staying at home. But I did pay for an event that me, my daughter, and my daughter and my nephew went. And I spent probably like $200 for this event. And I made $0. The first event ever, I made no money. So my front porch, it is. I advertise, I make signs, I put them out. You come to me. And I will say it worked out tremendously well for Easter. And it worked out very good for Valentine's Day. So I will be doing it again on Mother's Day. But my goal is to find somewhere out close to, away from my home, to do it as I get better. But for right now, I'll do it. I'll stick there. And at least if I'm at home, I have cameras on my property. So if something was to happen and it's just me and my baby here for a little bit, then at least they could see me on the porch and they can tell what happened. But yeah, you guys, that is it. That is all. That is so quick and easy. Simple. The house shoes were original price $8. This tumbler water bottle was originally $1 because I got that way back when. But this was from Walmart. But I know Dollar Tree had them too. And the only reason I know this was from Walmart because I looked at the label on the bottom. The hand sanitizer and the pralines. I feel like I'm missing something. But I guess not. It was something else I was going to put in there to go behind that water bottle. And I think it was a face mask. Because I think the other ones I had like a thing in the back. But I have to find a purple one and I'll put that in there. But that is it, and that's all. I will show you these other two that I already made. Um, so here's one. It has the slippers, which some of these slippers were $8, some of them was $6 original price. So if it was $6, it was 60 cents because they were 90% off. I got these from Dollar Tree as snacks. I have wanted to do some concepts without the body wash and all that type of stuff. So this is, and I was just sitting there playing with putting together, putting up my other baskets. I had just did some hard ticket baskets, and I was like, I really need something for that doesn't have body wash, because I know like my mother-in-law, she doesn't do all of that. And then I'm very selective because I have so many allergies. I'm very selective on the body wash and stuff like that. Like I would prefer you to get me the perfume and don't give me lotions or body wash, because I have a hard time using those. So most of the time if people get them for me, the body wash and the lotion goes to my daughter, because I break out very, very easy of stuff. But with the perfume, I've found little ways where I can put it on my clothing, and sometimes I still have reactions, but I'm a lady. I want to smell like a lady, and having all that all free and clear with no scents, it kind of gets a little boring, and it kind of, it's a little depressing sometimes. So I want a hint of smell. So most of the time I have to put it on the back of my clothing where I can still smell it, but it's not near my face or my hands and stuff like that, where it'll transfer to my skin easily. And I always wear tank tops. So because I know some people say, well, you put it on your clothes, then that makes no sense because it's going to touch your skin. I always wear tank tops. So, and it's actually just an extra layer of protection for me. Been doing it all my life. Ain't gonna never stop. But so I wanted other items. So I am going to try to get a couple more concepts with different things that don't have the body wash and stuff like that. Like this one has hand sanitizer, but everybody can use hand sanitizer. And then I want to do a couple Dove baskets, and then I want to do a gardening themed basket, but I'm not seeing any good garden supplies. So if you guys have a concept or something, or have seen a concept, let me know. Cause I haven't seen anything like. I take that back. I've seen some, but I don't have those things. I haven't seen the items in the stockpile. I did see somebody's video that had a really cute garden theme, and then I just saw somebody's video. Not sure the name, but they did one with like household supplies in there. So that's also a good idea too. But I'm hoping that I can find some things on this clearance event. So if I find things on a clearance event that I can incorporate in some baskets like those, then that'll be great. I wish I would have got some of the stuff that a haul of some of the stuff I got at the clearance event. So, but I came straight home and cleaned my office and started putting that stuff away. But I was able to find some robes. I found a lot of these. I actually found a lot of the actual house slippers. And then I did find quite a bit of men's stuff, joggers and stuff like that I'll put up for Father's Day. I haven't decided on how I was going to do my Father's Day selling yet. I know I'm not going to do as many because from the pros, they say that's not at, Father's Day is not that profitable. And when I had a booth, Father's Day was not that profitable either. So, I'm not going to put too much time and energy in those. But I am going to do some, and I'll probably advertise that more of as custom orders. But yes, that is it for this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Get your girls some likes. Get your girls some subscribers. I think the last time I checked, I had 9. Uh, and I think it's mainly me and my kids and a couple other people. I think my sister subscribed or something, and like a coworker. But please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how if you have any ideas on how I can make my channel better. I'm just trying to figure out things to do while I'm out of work right now. So yeah, help a girl out. Help a girl out. So until next time, bye.